The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in and welcome back to The Local Show. You probably come every weekend looking for this great conversation. This is the very early spring edition of The Local Show. Thought you'd like that. Yeah. I'm your host, Tom Sicoscio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. In every episode, we dive into captivating conversations with Syracuse's movers and shakers, like business owners, top executives, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations, and just about anybody who's better than me. Brace yourself for jaw-dropping business insights and success stories. The Local Show shines the light on the business visionaries, turning Syracuse into the ultimate hub for work, life, and new opportunities. Broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studios, brought to you by Victory in Motion, the home of knee repair, not knee replacement. And you can see us on YouTube. Just look up Zoey Advertising. Boy, I was looking at that backyard that you made reference to a couple times. Now that the snow has receded a little bit.
The snow's receding, and there's surprises for you from the dogs waiting in the yard.
Jeez. Well, you know, and I just thought to myself, like my backyard, so goes the bedrock of my life. Yes. Filled with two dogs.
Well, think of it this way. Your grass will be greener?
I don't know. I don't know. Didn't I ask? I think I asked somebody if it could act as a fertilizer. Yeah. And they said, no, it's not like the same as cows going to the bathroom on your So I got to get a couple of cows.
Yes.
Maybe a sheep or two. Other than that.
We've had the same spring melting, and it makes me, I'm thinking of Storm now.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Oh, hello. So I got a little work to do,
and
too.
He's not a small dog.
No.
So
we all know what that means,
yes,
Tom. Thanks
absolutely.
for making us go potty humor. Appreciate it.
Randy Rupe, how are you there, buddy?
Very good.
Good to see you. I think I met you a ways back.
Yep.
Any friend of Steve's is, well, a little bit off. But, you know.
Randy's one of my besties. I don't know why.
Well, then he knows. He's well equipped to handle you. So, Randy, you have a handyman business.
That's right.
You are not a teenager.
No.
Just and people on YouTube can see that. I think we're all comfortable saying that. So, what did you have a career before this?
Yeah, absolutely. So I spent 30 plus years in the corporate world, IT, and then cybersecurity.
Goodness.
But I've got some roots in the construction area. We did it for 5 years as a business shortly after college.
Yeah.
And, during my childhood, I was around my father, who was a consummate handyman.
Yeah.
I had a lot of skills in different trades, and spent my time doing a lot of work with carpenters and electricians and such when I was growing up in my younger days.
Isn't there a real satisfaction in fixing things?
Oh, yeah.
I feel the same way. I really
wouldn't know.
Steve has a satisfaction of breaking things.
That's right, yes.
But if we didn't have Steves of the world, then we'd have nothing to do.
Yeah.
So why not, you retire, why not put your feet up and watch The View? Just kidding. So you retired, worked a long career. Why step into a different space?
Yeah, so I still plan on doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
But I enjoy, working with my hands, fixing things, building things. It's always been kind of a hobby of mine, even when I was in, the corporate world. I just want to continue that. I get a lot of joy out of it.
Why not continue on with like cybersecurity with all this AI going on and people need those kinds of services? Why didn't you stick with that?
I was just ready for a change. After doing all that heady kind of stuff, I decided I wanted to do something a little bit more kinetic, with my hands.
Right.
I think at this point in time, I need a little bit more movement to stay healthy.
Well, that's true. When you're getting down and up and, moving those arms and stuff. After one day of contracting around my house, I feel more fatigued than if I go to the gym.
Yeah, well, for me, it was I wanted to not be sitting behind a desk anymore. I wanted to be out and moving around.
Right. So what's your favorite? So handyman, everyone used to be, Tom, everybody had a guy.
Yeah, right, sure.
Right?
Sure.
And there was like, I got a thing, I got a guy, my refrigerator broke, my garage door broke, there was a guy. So in the handyman space, for some already, you become that guy. One of those is my mom. Okay? So a compliment from mom. So my dad was a gifted carpenter. You saw the house.
Yeah, he's a union carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he was amazing.
Yes.
And mom like had a punch list of things they needed to be done. Is that kind of your specialty?
Yeah, so I'm not interested in doing huge jobs. I don't want to build houses or additions or anything like that. And it's just me. So I'm just looking for those small jobs, where I can go in and out in a couple days, and do the job. And
So he put a railing going down the basement stairs at mom's place.
Yeah.
Dad never had a railing there because he had to bring things in and out because he had a workshop down there.
Yeah.
So the railing was always in the way. So there's 13 stairs or whatever they are. And I said, we got to put a railing here. And you could hang a family on this railing. You couldn't break this thing if you wanted. But is that the kind of thing that you're looking forward to doing?
Yeah, primarily. I'll do some little bit larger jobs. Like I'm just finishing up on a bathroom remodel right now.
Yeah.
I might even do a small kitchen or something like that. But
So
mostly I want to do, the small repairs.
You can lay tile, and you can tile up a bathroom.
Screen door things.
Yeah.
You can,
hang fixtures.
Put some doors
change
in.
out
You
sinks
can
or cabinets.
put a door in, a pre-hung,
door
and all that.
Yeah. And we had a list actually up at camp. You did a bunch of stuff up at camp. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And it was just a list of things.
Yep.
Yeah.
That didn't need to be
right.
rebuilt or reconstructed, but needed to be fixed.
Yeah.
So here's the thing that I'm not good at, and that is
Making friends?
No, well, that most people hate me. But crown molding is tough, right?
Yeah.
We all know crown. Can you do crown molding
Absolutely,
pretty good?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, one of my specialties.
I'd like you to take a look. I haven't found anybody I could trust. I asked one person to help, and of course they butt jointed stuff, and the butt joinery looks like butt.
Yeah. You got to know how to do that.
Yeah, and I was really frustrated. And then my wife said, "Oh, well, we can't spend the money on that, but I don't want to mess with it because then I start ripping walls down."
And this has been a dream. Randy, again, we're good friends. We talked
sure.
for years ago. He's like, when I retire, I like helping people.
Yeah.
I don't have to charge an absorbent amount of money because I'm retired. I can do this.
Let me ask you this. This is a pretty nice one sheet that we have. Of course, people on radio can't see it. With all his services, is there a place that somebody can get this and download it?
Yeah, so what you see there is actually a picture of what's on my website, SyracuseHandyman.com.
Okay.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's nice.
So SyracuseHandyman.com, they can find information. Gives people a quote. How much will it cost? You can answer those questions.
Right.
I know you're fair. Again, you're my buddy. They could call 400-2477, right?
That's right.
Okay, 315, Tom, the big area
The big area code, yes.
400-2477. It's a pretty easy number. SyracuseHandyman.com. And say, what can you do? And get an estimate and get those small things done that have been gnawing at you. Randy, thanks for joining me, my friend.
Thank you.